on these problems, I like to use a little more logic sometimes than staring at the formulas. This one wants us to find the probability of A or B or C. So just thinking about this, if I was to do it, I'd probably take the probability of A plus the probability of B plus the probability of C. So probability of A plus probability of B plus probability of C. So I'd add up all of those probabilities. Okay, so when I do A, notice I'm going to do everything in here in A. So I'll add up all of those probabilities. Then for B, I will add up all of those probabilities. Then for C, I'm going to add up all of those probabilities. Okay, so I'll go through and add them up. So probability A would be 0.07 plus 0.05 plus 0.08 plus 0.04 plus 0.02 plus 0.05 plus 0.01. Okay. Then I do probability B. So add everything in here. And then probability C is add everything in here. So I'm not going to take the time to write it all out for this video. Okay, but you get that idea. That's what you have to do. But you might have noticed when I did A, I did all of these values. But when I did B, I also did all of these values. So notice what happened. Right here got counted twice. Okay, so you're going to have to do all of that. Then you're going to have to minus the probability of A and B. So you're going to have to minus what's right here. Okay, but you also counted this part twice. Well, that's not very good, so let's subtract out that part. So this part is where A and C happen to coincide. You also did this part twice. So now let's subtract that out. So we'll minus the probability of B and C. But now you might have noticed here, what happened to this triangle in the middle? This triangle right here. Well, first of all, when we added it up, it was in A, it was in B, it was in C. Okay? So we added it 3 times. Then it was in this one when we subtracted. So we subtracted it once. It was here when we subtracted, so we subtracted it twice. And it was in here, so we subtracted it again. So this last little part of probability of A and B and C was added 1, 2, 3 times, but it was also subtracted 1, 2, 3 times. So it's not in there at all. So let's add that back in once. So we'll add it back in once. So go through, actually do all of that adding. That's what you should get to. Now, that's our complicated formula. Or you could use the complement rule. The reason we have the complement rule is to save you time. Complement rule is awesome. Okay, so you could look at it and say A or B or C would include everything in there, here, here, or here. So everything in here is A or B or C. So you could ask what's left. This, this, this. Those are the only things left. So the probability of A or B or C would just be 1 minus everything that's left. So 1 minus 0.04, minus 0.05, minus 0.03, and which gives me 0.88. Okay, so that's a much easier way to do it. You'll notice the complement rule is always there to save us time.